Hello everyone, welcome to the TOEFL and IELTS vocabulary episode number 4. In today's lesson, we are going to introduce 5 new words, which include morose, unequivocal, saturated, transient, and congenial. Our very first word, morose, M-O-R-O-S-E, morose, M-O-R-O-S-E. Morose means unhappy, gloomy, moody, and depressed. Let's look at our very first example here, a morose expression. A morose expression means an unhappy expression, a very depressed expression, just like the emoji over here. It looks very sad, very gloomy, and that is a morose expression. The second example sentence here is, she was morose and silent when she got home. This means when she got home, she was very unhappy, she was depressed, and very silent. The third example sentence here is, why are you so morose? So maybe next time when you see someone who looks very sad and very unhappy, instead of asking this person, why are you so unhappy? You can use, why are you so morose instead. Or next time when you want to ask somebody, why are you so depressed? You can instead use, why are you so morose? There's a synonym of morose that showed up very frequently in TOEFL and also GRE, which is lugubrious. L-U-G-U-B-R-I-O-U-S, lugubrious. L-U-G-U-B-R-I-O-U-S. Lugubrious means sad, and it's just unhappy and depressed. The example sentence here is, a lugubrious face. So a lugubrious face is a very sad face. It's also just like the emoji over here. So a lugubrious face and a morose expression are pretty much the same thing. It's just like this very sad and depressed and unhappy emoji here. And there's an antonym of morose, also showed up very frequently in TOEFL, IELTS, and GRE, and the word is sanguine. S-A-N-G-U-I-N-E, sanguine. S-A-N-G-U-I-N-E. Sanguine means positive and optimistic, hoping for good things. It's just like the icon here. This person is having all the positivity, all the positive emotion, having a smiley face. And the example sentence here is, he's sanguine about the result of the exam, which means he's very positive and optimistic about the result of the exam. So if next time after taking TOEFL or IELTS and you feel that you are going to get a really high score, you can say you are sanguine about the result of TOEFL, or you are sanguine about the result of IELTS. The second word for today is unequivocal. U-N-E-Q-U-I-V-O-C-A-L. Unequivocal. U-N-E-Q-U-I-V-O-C-A-L. Unequivocal means clear, direct, and leaving no doubt. The first example here is an unequivocal answer. An unequivocal answer is the kind of answer that is clear, direct, and having no doubt. So it is very black and white. There's no gray area, and there's no maybe in the answer. So this type of answer, you can describe it as an unequivocal answer. The second example sentence here is, the candidate had the party's unequivocal support. The unequivocal support is the kind of support that is very direct and having no doubt. So when the party say, we are going to support candidate A, and by that they mean it. If they say, we are going to support candidate A, and just candidate A, only candidate A, that's kind of support without any doubt. That is an unequivocal support. The antonym of unequivocal is equivocal. In English, if you put an un, in the very front of a word, that means the opposite of something. So equivocal, E-Q-U-I-V-O-C-A-L, is the opposite of unequivocal. So equivocal here means open to more than one interpretation. It's vague and ambiguous. The example sentence here is, he has always been equivocal about the meaning of his lyrics. This means the meaning of his lyrics open to many different interpretations. So maybe you can interpret it as A or interpret it as B. That type of lyrics could be described as equivocal. So that's the opposite of unequivocal. The third word for today is saturated. S-A-T-U-R-A-T-E-D. Saturated. S-A-T-U-R-A-T-E-D. Saturated means soaked, thoroughly wet. The example sentence here is, it is pouring down outside. I'm absolutely saturated. It's pouring down means it's raining heavily. So it's pouring down outside means it's raining heavily outside. And I'm absolutely saturated means I'm absolutely wet. I am thoroughly wet. Like every part of my body, every part of my clothes is wet. That is, I'm absolutely saturated. The verb form of saturated is saturate. S-A-T-U-R-A-T-E. Saturate. S-A-T-U-R-A-T-E. So you basically cross off the D at the very end of saturated. And that is saturate. Saturate means to soak or wet thoroughly. And you can use it directly, but nowadays more people use it figuratively. So let's look at the example here. Apple saturated the media with ads for its new iPhone. So here, saturating the media with ads means you soak the media with all your advertisement. So you can picture this. When you saturate yourself in water, you are surrounded by water, and everywhere is water. And if you saturate with ads, means you go anywhere or everywhere there is ads for the new iPhone. So that means saturate the media with ads for its new iPhone. So whether you watch YouTube and you see the YouTube ads, or you watch television and you see the television ads, it's all about iPhone. And if you want to describe this, you can say Apple saturated the media with ads for its new iPhone. The fourth word for today is transient. T-R-A-N-S-I-E-N-T. Transient. T-R-A-N-S-I-E-N-T. Transient means lasting for only a short time. The example sentence here is, a glass of whiskey has only a transient warming effect. A transient warming effect means a warming effect that lasts for only a short time. If you have had whiskey before, you probably have the kind of experience that you feel a warmth coming from your stomach when you drink the whiskey. And that kind of warmth only lasts for a very, very short period of time. So we'll describe it as transient. So a transient warming effect means the warming effect is very short. It means the warming effect lasts for only a short time. There's a synonym I would recommend you to learn when you learn transient. It is transitory. T-R-A-N-S-I-T-O-R-Y. Transitory. T-R-A-N-S-I-T-O-R-Y. Transitory also starts with T-R-A-N-S-I. So it looks a little bit similar to transient. Transitory also means lasting for only a short time. For example, life is transitory. It means life is short. Life only lasts for a short time. Next time, when you want to say life is short, try use life is transitory, and that is going to help you get more points in your TOEFL or IELTS writing. The second example sentence here is, the fact that everyone will be famous for 15 minutes is describing the transitory nature of fame. The transitory nature of fame here means the nature of fame is short. It is going to last for only a short time. How short it is? It's 15 minutes. So be famous for 15 minutes means be famous for a very short time. It means everyone will be famous, but it is going to be transitory. It is going to be short. The very last word for today is congenial. C-O-N-G-E-N-I-A-L. Congenial. C-O-N-G-E-N-I-A-L. Congenial means friendly and pleasant. The example sentence here is, we spent a relaxed evening with congenial friends. So here, congenial friends means friends who are friendly and friends who are very pleasant to be with. The second example here is a congenial atmosphere to work in. So congenial atmosphere means the atmosphere that is very friendly and pleasant. During COVID-19, a lot of companies would choose to have a work from home policy, and a lot of people complain that working at home is not very congenial because there are a lot of distractions such as kids running around or other emergent events that you have to deal with for your family, and those are going to distract you from your work, and that would not be congenial. A congenial atmosphere to work in is the kind of atmosphere that is very friendly and pleasant and that can help you boost your productivity. So congenial atmosphere is a friendly and pleasant atmosphere. There's a synonym of congenial I would recommend you to learn as well, which is genial. Genial spells G-E-N-I-A-L. Genial, G-E-N-I-A-L. So the difference between congenial and genial is just the con, C-O-N, in the very front of congenial. And the meaning of these two words are pretty much the same. So for genial is also friendly and pleasant. In English, the prefix con, C-O-N, means all and together. So even if you do put this con in the front, the meaning is the same. So genial is friendly and pleasant, and congenial is all together friendly and pleasant. So the meaning are the same. The example for genial is the teacher is very genial, which means the teacher is very friendly and very pleasant to be with.